Let me get this straight. Artificial intelligence, or AI, has advanced so quickly that in under 10 minutes, you can crank out not only a perfectly mixed instrumental from scratch, but also write a song, even perform a song with vocals so realistic that most people can't tell it's AI. And we're not supposed to be worried about this? Well, I believe AI is exposing a slew of other issues that we've been ignoring for years. I think it's safe to say that as musicians in 2023, we now have more tools and resources at our disposal than any other generation in written human history. And because of this, our voices and our creativity are becoming less special by the day. At least that's how it feels. Now, we've been utilizing the heck out of AI for years without it being an issue, from autocorrect allowing us to send messages faster than ever before, or even writing tools built right into our Gmail accounts, for example, that seem to know what we're going to say before we're even finished typing. We've been enjoying the advances of technology that have allowed us to be more efficient with our time and focus, but now it seems like AI is coming for our jobs and careers within the music industry. AI can compose songs, start to finish, write songs, mix songs, and even generate vocals that sound human. Now, as musicians, we can either get mad about the change or we can embrace the positive aspects of the change, which, in my opinion, there's a ton of positive here. But before I jump into the positive side of AI, let's talk about some of the negative aspects. Now, the elephant in the room is the fact that anyone can generate a generic song that sounds like everything on the radio without needing a shred of musical ability. Opportunities that were once reserved for specialists such as mixing and mastering engineers are now going to be replaced by AI-driven online services. And the sync licensing space is going to be a race to the bottom because AI generates perfect music for most TV shows, commercials, movies, and video games. Those are things that I keep hearing over and over again. And even though there definitely is some truth to those fears, it just goes back to what I've been preaching for almost a decade now. People want personal connections with brands that give them memorable experiences. The faster that you embrace that you're the brand, the better. And once you do, no amount of AI will be able to replicate you, and I'll explain that here in a minute. But I'm excited to share the positive side of AI, which I believe is going to be an amazing opportunity for you if you're a creative, more specifically, a musician. Now, over the past 7+ years, I've been on a mission to help independent artists from around the world understand advanced marketing systems and business frameworks to help them scale their music careers. And I don't think a week has gone by in that time where I haven't heard an artist tell me that they're stuck because they don't have a team. Well, let me introduce you to your new team member, ChatGPT. Now, I could spend hours talking about dozens of other AI tools that musicians can utilize and to build momentum faster than ever before. I'm actually working on something in the background, which I could touch on a little bit later. But over the past few months, the biggest name of the game has been OpenAI's ChatGPT. And yes, it's free to use. Now, my team and I have been extensively testing and using ChatGPT for the past 2 or 3 months, and I've come up with my top 5 tasks that you can assign ChatGPT to do for you as a musician. Now, at number 5, we have an obvious one, which is using ChatGPT to help you strengthen your online presence in terms of writing for your social accounts, websites, and beyond. Once you get some practice in, you'll understand how to prompt ChatGPT to write everything from a more engaging About Me section on your website to helping you tighten up your social media bio, generate better captions for your posts, and even working things up like welcome emails or press releases. It's super important to also mention that it's similar to hiring somebody in real life because you'll still want to double check what's generated and then take your time to make it more of your own. In no way am I saying that you should just use exactly what ChatGPT comes up with, but with a little practice, it'll become pretty close, and then it'll take far less time for you to dial it in than for you to create it from scratch. Now, at number 4, we're using ChatGPT to help us map out possible venues that you could gig at or maybe schedule a tour around. Most people think that ChatGPT only is designated to write copy or maybe generate a book report for a high school student that didn't actually read the book, but it goes far beyond that. You could literally ask ChatGPT to generate a list of 25 venues that feature live music within 50 miles of Atlanta, Georgia, for example, which would be a great starting point to get more specific. And then in terms of outreach emails, script outlines for when you're calling the venue, again, make them your own, but all these things are at your fingertips and it'll really help get you on the right track. Now, number 3 might surprise you a little bit, but if you've never formally developed a business plan for your music career, ChatGPT can help you generate a pretty solid business plan that you could tweak and align with your own vision and goals. This is going to show you the structural elements of what you need in place. One of my Canadian students actually just got some grants to help her in her music career. Shout out to Canada, side note, for those grants that they give their citizens, but the process requires an application with a plan on how the artist plans on utilizing that funding. Now, ChatGPT can definitely help you in that process. All right, so number 2 is straightforward, but something that's going to help a lot of us out when we're in a creative rut, and that's utilizing ChatGPT to generate song ideas and lyrical starting points. Using a basic prompt such as, give me a list of 25 song ideas that stem from not feeling good enough in a relationship, and feel free to use metaphors. It's going to generate over 24 ideas in like 10 seconds. So when you're feeling stuck, utilize ChatGPT to spark up some inspiration. Quick disclaimer, you can have ChatGPT write an entire song too, not just ideas, but that's up to you. Even though we're utilizing AI as an assistant, I believe that we still need to maintain artistic integrity. After all, depending on AI tools such as ChatGPT to do all the thinking for you, you'll end up not being able to think for yourself, essentially. You'll lose that imagination and lose those ideas that are coming to you quickly now. Now, before I jump into my top ChatGPT must-do for musicians, I want to offer even more value to you guys. Like I mentioned earlier, my team and I have been utilizing ChatGPT for the past few months, and I've come up with a list of 25 really powerful prompts that you guys can feed right into ChatGPT to help you with your music career. In my upcoming Sell Music Masterclass 4.0, we're dropping an entire multi-video module with worksheets and resources to show you how to effectively use AI to scale your music career, but I could talk about that in a whole nother video. Now, if you want that list, I'll have a link in the description box below right now where you can go get that for free in exchange for your email address so we could stay connected and really keep growing together. Knowing what to ask and how to generate the best responses is key in getting the most out of the tool, and that prompt list that you're about to get is really going to help you get up to speed as quickly as possible. All right, drum roll please. The number one thing I want you guys to use ChatGPT for is ironing out your content strategy. You guys know that I'm always preaching consistency when it comes to your organic marketing efforts. And with ChatGPT, you can get organized, come up with new content ideas, and even work up a content calendar so that you know what to post and when. And yes, I've included several of these prompts within that list to help you get your content strategy dialed in, so make sure to check it out. I'll say it one more time, guys. Use ChatGPT as a drafting tool and make the final product your own. Don't rely on it to deliver perfection, because we're all individuals who think differently, have different experiences, and have different outlooks and emotions that make us unique. That's the beauty of being human. No AI-generated music is going to be able to build a truly connected fan base. No AI-generated music is going to be able to come from a real place of human experience through the emotional scope that is uniquely human. Now, I'm going to share this with you. I originally went to ChatGPT to see if it could actually write the script for this video, and at the end of the video, I was going to be like, you couldn't even tell that this script was written by AI. Truth is, after an hour of trying again and again, ChatGPT couldn't do it. The words weren't me, the cadence, the thoughts, the flow just wasn't there. It was robotic, it was generic, and very surface level. One thing to keep in mind, you could write this down even, is never discount your own creativity and individuality. Now, in this conversation, I want to know if there's any AI tools that you're using that you think I should cover or I should check out. So in the comments, I'd love to take time to really take this conversation to the next level. Now, speaking of going to the next level, this video is designed to do just that for your social media accounts. I don't care if it's Instagram, TikTok, you name it, that video will help. If you haven't yet, click that little subscribe button to join the channel family here. Come connect with me over on Instagram and TikTok, where I'm most active. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next time.